Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, and within this video I'm going to show you how to make a good frozen drink. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I want to remind everyone you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find the blender like I'm using. So over here I got my blender, and I got the little thing that I blended in. And actually this is really simple. So there's a line on here that says max fill. Makes it super simple. So the first thing we're going to do is put ice in here. I'm going to get a decent amount of ice. And this is a matter of personal preference, but usually what I do, I'll put ice up to the, I don't put it all the way to the max fill because I want it a little bit runny. So I just put it to about right there with this particular one. The next thing I do is the next thing I do is add the good stuff. And you can make these, obviously you don't have to add any of the good stuff. Now, good stuff that I use, I like the cheap, or I shouldn't say cheap, but I should say the affordable good stuff. Anything that's from Cruisin', this is in St. Croix, really good, affordable stuff. There's a lot better rums out there. I mean, there's a lot better higher tier rums that Cruisin' makes as well. But for mixing a frozen or creating a frozen drink like this, I like to use a dark rum. You may prefer a light rum, but I like a dark rum. And how much you put in here is completely up to you. I like a stronger frozen drink, so that's completely up to you. Whatever you put in or don't put in. I mean, you don't have to put any in. If I'm not in the tropics and I need to get some fruit, this frozen fruit right here is usually pretty good. You don't have to use mango. You can get other types of fruit. This was frozen in my freezer, so I'm just going to pull some of this out and put it in there. Something else that's really good to add are bananas. What I like to stay away from, I don't just like to stay away from, but I do stay away from, is the the juices that you get, especially the ones that say sugar added. So for that reason, the juice that I'm going to use, and it's probably stupid to shake it because it's going to shake in the blender. It's important. This is just, you can find this most anywhere. It's a 100% pineapple juice. And the main thing is on this is that it, when it says sugars, 0 grams of added sugars. So right there, 0 grams of added sugars. I mean, I'm not trying to make a healthy drink here, but I don't want to put all that synthetic sugary stuff in there. I want to use, if I don't have fresh fruit out of the backyard, I'm going to use frozen fruit and fruit juice that's, that's more natural than that junk you get that's got sugar added, or mixers or anything like that. So now this is pretty basic. I've got some mango, I've got some pineapple. I was out of bananas, something that's really good if you like that banana-y flavor. Just throw you a banana in there. To twist this around a little bit, I'm going to do something unusual. And this is just because I've got some frozen blueberries. So these blueberries I'm going to mix in with the mango and the pineapple juice. And this is going to give it an interesting color too. And that's worth mentioning. It also stained my fingertips. But yeah, just a cool twist on a traditional tropical frozen rum drink. And something, if you've got bananas, again, bananas are great. If you've got oranges are good. Strawberries are good. I mean, there's so many things you can do, but just to recap, this is just rum, 100% pineapple juice, little big cans of that, ice, frozen mango, and frozen blueberries. So we're going to put our top on here. And again, make sure it's sealed properly, which it is. And see, that's perfect, just to give you an idea of the height, what I was saying with max fill. See, there's max fill, so I'm pretty much a pro with this. And again, if you put more ice, it's going to make it more thick, But the thing is, personal preference, especially since I'm using frozen fruit, I don't want it so thick that it's difficult to drink. So let's put this in here. We're gonna let it settle for a second. See that color, man? That is beautiful. It's a light purple color. And see, that's my trick with the blueberries, because when you put blueberries in with this, now it's even kind of less purpley. It's kind of a pinkish purple. So an interesting color of the drink. The color of the drink matters a lot too. Subconsciously it does. And I mean, there's no, this doesn't have artificial colors. This is just the color that was created from a combination of the rum and the various fruits and fruit juices. So now, and this is awesome too. If you didn't want to do the rum and just make a smoothie, I'm going to let it settle for a second. I'm going to take this off and show you the consistency of this. So, see right here on my blades, you can see it's just obviously never do that if this is connected. It could be catastrophic. This is not connected to anything. So now I'm going to put this lid part aside, and I'm going to show you an up close here, a close up rather, of how this looks. Let me see. Let me get our focus. There we go. So see, just looking at that, see how it's, I feel it's a perfect consistency. It's not thick, but it's definitely not thin. And you get that yeah. Easily drinkable, not too thick. Because you get stuff too thick, what's going to end up happening is that you're going to, and I just drink out of this, that's what I like about this blender. But what's going to happen if it's too thick, you're going to sit here and you're going to try to drink. And instead of that icy and perfectly blended beverage going down your throat, it's not going to come out of the cup when you tilt it back. And eventually it probably will come out of the cup, but it's a big chunk of ice hitting you in the face. So that's why I mix it like I do. Man, that's good. I will warn you though, these blueberries, they'll stain your lips, so you may want to use a straw. Tell me what you think within the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. And check out all of Chef IrixGuy's other videos too. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain IrixGuy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.